Os! Welcome to today's karate exercise lesson. We're going to continue off from where we left off 3 weeks ago, and we're going to go from there. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead, and if you have any socks or anything, go ahead and take it off. If you have shoes, that's totally fine, as long as you don't slip. Okay, so let's go ahead and move your toes up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And lift up your right foot and bring your right knee in a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, other way, switch. Okay, and shake your leg. And go ahead and lift up your left leg. And bring your knee up in a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. はい、反対、switch. And go ahead and shake it out. This is a good way to keep your balance and just get a feel for how it feels to stand on one leg. We're going to be doing some kicks today, so this is a good way to warm up. Okay, hold your belt, hold your knees, and let's go ahead and bend your knees. はい、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And go in slightly open, and we're going to bend your left knee. If you can't go deep, that's fine. This is fine, or you could go all the way down. Okay? It's up to you. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's go ahead and switch. Bending your right knee and left leg straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's go back to where we call this Kibarachi. So feet a little bit wider. Double your shoulder width. Toes straight. So in English, this is a horse stance. And go ahead and drop your weight and bend at your hips. Okay, go as low as you can, and we're going to be stretching your hips and growing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, come up. Now we're going to be going forward and back. We're going to do 4 count forward and 4 count back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's go big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to go the other way. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And come back together. Facing the front, and let's go ahead and open up your shoulders. Shoulder circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And go ahead and switch other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's go ahead and hold your bell side. And let's go neck up and down. Okay, go very lightly and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now you're going to go your ears to your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now look over to your left and to your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And lastly, we're going to do neck circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I go and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go. I nailed it. Let's go back to your neutral position. Where we start off, where we did last week, we went from Kumitedachi, which is your fighting stance. Right now, I have my left foot forward and my hands up to the chin height. Okay, so from here, we're going to go ahead and go into our first combo for today. Just a very simple 1, 2. This should be a little bit of review from last week, but we're going to transition off from there. Okay, so let's go slowly 4 times. 1, front hand, then your back hand. 2, 3, and shi. So as you can see, my belt is turning. What this means is I'm turning my hips and my heel on the back leg is coming off the floor. This also indicates that I'm turning my hips. はい、気をつけ。1、2、3、4、5、6、1、8、good. はい、10. And let's go and switch your leg. As you can see, my back is straight the whole time, and I'm just pivoting on the back foot. Slowly 4 times. 1, 2, 3. Hands back up next to your chin. 4. Okay, let's go 10 times, a little quicker. はい、気をつけ。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8. Good. 10. Okay, let's go and switch back to your left foot forward. And now from this fighting stance, which is also called Kibarachi, we're going to be doing a maigiri, which is a front snap kick from the back leg. Last week we did it from standing neutral. We do this for the basics, but also a little bit more practical, we kick from our kumitedachi, and from the back leg. After you kick, go ahead and bring it back every single time. What's important is not just lifting up your foot, but leading and bringing up your knee. Then you could use your knee snap and bring it back. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this slowly 4 times. Just very slow and controlled. はい、構えて。1、2、3、4. Okay, so a couple things to note right here that we're doing is when you are doing a maigiri, you want to make sure you have a chusoku, meaning you curl your toes back and you're going to be hitting with this portion of your foot, which is the bottom portion on your toes. Okay? So this way, you're going to be aiming what we call the suigetsu, where this is a pressure point right above the belly button, but below the chest line. Okay, so right here. If you have your finger right here and you point your suigetsu, you will feel that this is a little bit tender, and it's a little bit weaker spot compared to all the other aspects of the core area. Okay? We call this suigetsu, and this is where you're aiming. Okay? So let's go 10 times. はい、気をつけ。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。はい、10. And as you can see, this is the hand movement is also very important. My upper body movement is important, just as important as my kick. As you can see, I'm not just kicking up right here. I'm using my upper body. I'm bringing up my right hand up, my right arm up, and as I kick, I scissor my leg and my arm the opposite way. So this is very similar to something that we do in our everyday life, such as walking. When you walk, for most people, they don't walk with their upper body stiff, right? So when you walk, you actually move your upper body as well as you walk. Okay? So same thing with kicking. This is a very natural way of using our body and to keep the balance between the lower and upper body, right? So your lower and upper body should work in conjunction. Okay? Stretch and pull down. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch your leg. Now we're going to go right forward and hands up. Okay, same thing, you want to stretch, moving your back hand up, and as you kick, you bring it down. Up and down. Okay, so let's go ahead and try 4 times. はい、構えて。1、2. Go ahead and use big movements. 3. はい、4. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this 10 times. Ai kyote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good. 10. Alright, now let's go back to our neutral position. And we're going to do 2 deep breaths. As I pull my hands in, I'm going to be breathing in slowly. And as I pull down, I'm going to be breathing out very slowly through my mouth. Okay, 1. Very slowly. Okay. 2. Okay, let's continue one more thing today. Let's go back into our kumitedachi, fighting stance. Okay, so we're going to continue off from where we did. With a punching, we're going to do left, right, then we're going to go right into the kick. The same kick that you just did right now. Okay, so one more time. Jab, then we're going to do cross. Then we're going to go maegiri. Okay, oizuki, gyakuzuki. Then we're going to go maegiri. Okay, so let's give this 4 count. One more thing. As you can see, after I throw this 1, 2, you're going to be using your right arm and pulling it down for the maegiri. Okay? 1. Coming back. 2. 3. And 4. Alright, so this is going to be the last mini for today. Let's go give it 10 times. はい、いくよね。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、はい、10。Alright, go ahead and switch your leg. So one more time, we're going to go front hand, back hand, then we're going to kick from the back. Right, left, left. Alright, come like that, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this 10 times. はい、いくよね。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。Alright, now let's go back to our neutral stance. And let's go 2 deep breaths. 1. You're going to be breathing in through your nose and letting it softly through your mouth. Okay? 2. Alright, so let's try one more. 3. I know it. So as you can see, a little bit of recap of what we did today. We practiced front hand, back hand. This is called oizuki and gyakuzuki. From there, we practiced a little bit of maegiri, and lastly, we worked on upper body going down to your lower body. Okay. So as you can see, when your upper body and lower body goes together, it should work in conjunction. As you can see, I'm not throwing a 1, 2 and kicking. I'm actually going 1, 2 and leaving my hip facing forward. Then I could go maegiri, and it works a lot better. Your body's gonna move a little bit more naturally versus coming forward and keeping everything separate. So you want everything moving together. Yeah? Same thing. Right four, left four, doesn't matter. Same thing. Yeah? Okay. Well, this is going to conclude our karate exercise for today. Thank you guys for joining very much, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Os!